The success of any organization is based on its people. It's how we treat each other. And so having an environment where we can engage, that we can be creative and inventive and try new things is really, really exciting. And it's the space I get jazzed. My mom was a primary breadwinner and is a social worker in Jefferson, Georgia, which at the time was very, very small. And you never would have known that we were lacking for anything. My family was the most gracious and outgoing. Through my whole upbringing, Dad was trying to finish college. My dad was on an academic journey that took 17 years. He flunked out of college twice. I tagged along with my dad. My mom worked Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. She was working. And so Dad was who helped get me to school, pick me up from school. I sat in, he was a graduate student at one point, and I'd sit in on the classes he was teaching because universities were my babysitter. So my whole modeling of that was you should be going to college. It wasn't a matter of if, it was you should, because I'm watching my dad do that. They were fantastic models, but I think they really appreciated the role that higher ed plays in terms of the knowledge, skill, and ability to continue moving forward, to support your family, just lifelong learners, which I just so admired, and I think that was pretty formative. My mom had come out to my softball practice in high school and had brought my acceptance to Grinnell College, and that was to play volleyball and softball. For a lot of women, collegiate sport is a method to college, as opposed to opportunities where a lot of people think about the professional aspects of what they can do moving forward. And there's certainly women at that level and whatnot, but for the vast majority of women that are playing sport, it really is an opportunity to engage in social mobility, platforms that help us improve our knowledge, skill, and ability moving forward. At the time that I started teaching part-time, it was because I wanted to practice opening and closing arguments. I was being brought into cases at a very young age. Usually the partners swoop in and grab the case and go do trial, because trial's really fun. And I got an opportunity to work with somebody that really liked how I approached trial work, and we clicked, and so I got to do a lot of cases very early on. But I wanted to make sure I was really thinking through what people expect, what questions people would have. And so I used evidence in class. I showed students videos and security reports and sometimes interrogatories and things that people were alleging to see what questions they asked, what did they come up with. And I just fell in love with the student and the student journey and ultimately flipped the roles. I love looking at systems and figuring out how to improve them. You can look to people who are successful, or institutions who are successful, or systems that are successful, and adopt pieces of those that help fit to what you're doing. And that process allows people to take ownership and empower folks, get out of their way, hire the right people, ramp them up, and let them do what they're great at. This is an incredible community. This is an incredible institution. You have all the benefits of a large institution with the Tampa campus, and all of the benefits of a community that truly is ingrained in the success of the St. Petersburg campus. And so the relevancy of what we do and who we do it for, and the communities that we serve and the students that we serve is part of what really got me excited about being here. I guess ultimately, I'm a pretty simple person. I want to treat people well. I want to work hard. I want to do things that are exceptional.